one bulb swinging, ceiling fan coughing, bartender polishing like he's seen this all before. Cold steel bump, sweat glue on my back, paint peel on the window, name carved in the rack, guard keys jingling like a cruel little song. 22 numbers where my name belongs. Stone and steel, that's my weather. Iron sky, concrete floor. I've been gone so long, they don't write letters, just that echo of a slamming door. Stone and steel, all I know anymore. Breakfast in a dinner tray, grits stick like shame. Every face in this gray parade got a different name for blame. Old man on the top bunk says, boy, you learn or die. Told me count my breaths at night, watch the years slide by. Oh, first fight hit me sideways, didn't see that blade. Two on the concrete, blood in the mud, water wave. You learn quick which eyes mean business, which just bark. Sleep with your boots laced, hard like a locked up spark. Letters from my mama smell like frying pan and rain. She say, son, you my baby, but I can't buy back your chain. I fold that paper careful, like it made of glass. Hide it in my mattress, where they never search my past. Stone and steel, that's my weather. Iron sky, concrete floor. I've been gone so long, they don't write a letter, just that echo of a slamming door. Preacher came on Sunday, Bible cracked and worn, said even in this razor wire, some souls get reborn. I said, Reverend, that sound pretty, but this place eat men whole. He said, boy, if you still breathing, you still bargaining your soul. Seen a man hang his hope from a bedsheet rope. He ain't make a sound, just drifted off the ground. Seen a lifer laugh at his own mugshot, say that's all I got left. Better love what I got. Sometimes in the yard, sun cut through the wire, warm on my busted knuckles like a forgotten fire. I close my eyes and smell magnolia and diesel smoke. Hear my cousin on the back porch laugh at some old joke. But when that whistle howling and they march us back inside, that memory turned to gravel between fall. Survival ain't glory, it's keeping one shirt clean. It's saying sir when rage inside wanna rip the seams. It's learning how to listen when a fool talk loud. It's knowing when to stand alone in the middle of a crowd. Got a scar across my eyebrow, got ink on my hand, got a mind like a busted lock, still guarding what it can. They say I'm up for board next spring if the numbers lean my way, but tomorrow feel like distance and tonight just won't decay. If I make it past that razor, back to that busted porch, I'll still hear them cinder walls every time I close the door. I'll still count heads in silence walking through a store, still sit with my back to walls like I'm waiting on a war. But I ain't made of paper, I ain't just my crime. I'm every hand that fed me, every prayer that bought me time.
Turn them lights down. Let that bottle breathe. This one gon' hurt. I kept your picture folded in my shoe, walking that broken sidewalk, thinking I walked on you. You packed that ragged suitcase, didn't slam my door. You just laid that coat I'm leaving soft right on my floor. Got this midnight regret in my bones, midnight regret in my bones. Every drag, every drink, every memory I own is just midnight regret in my bones. You said, baby, you ain't listening. I said, girl, I'm fine. Talking through your teardrops, stumbling through my pride. I chased every cheap distraction down every smoke-stained hall, while your quiet little heartbreak echoed through my walls. Last night at the corner tavern, heard them talk your name. Said you're laughing in somebody's car now, didn't even sound the same. I tried to smile around my whiskey, but that glass got heavy in my hand. 'Cause I remember how you trembled first time you called me your man. I should have held you, held my tongue, held that door when you tried to run. Now I'm holding just this bar stool in my shame, holding my face in these hands I taught to throw the blame. Ash burning down my finger like the years I burned through you. All them little broken promises I laughed off as I'll be true. Now the jukebox playing slow blues feels like my own confession stand. Every note a crooked finger pointing back at this sorry man. I remember that Southside Sunday, grease smoke, summer air. You were humming in my kitchen, dancing barefoot in my chair. I had love right on my table, but I went chasing ghosts outside. Now this fork's still on your plate, girl, and this room's still staring wide. Bartender wipes that counter like he's scrubbing off my past. But that red ring from your cherry glass look like it's set here to last. I keep touching at that circle like I could bring you back in time. But the only thing come back to me is every wrong I'm in love. Midnight, midnight, ooh, it's in my bones. Every step I take now, baby, feel like I'm walking on what I done wrong. Take this old heart, Lord, turn this gravel into gold. 'Cause she gone, she gone, and I'm stuck here with this midnight regret in my bones. Step I take now, baby, feel like I'm walking on what I've done wrong. Take this old heart, Lord, turn this gravel into gold. 'Cause she gone, she gone.
Last call in his juke joint, bartender wiping down my past, rain tapping on that window like you know my name and last. She left with the summer, cold wind moved on in. Now this half-warm glass of whiskey, my only halfway friend. Rain on my cell window, even when I'm free, I'm locked inside. Carried you like a Bible, still watched our love hang and die. Home is just a word now, somewhere down that crooked line. Rain on my cell window, you in every drop I find. Used to walk that south side, hand in hand. We laughed too loud, you'd steal my old felt hat. Dance circles round the crowd, judge banged down that gavel, chain sang a metal song. You waited for a few years, then the waiting got too long. Mama's house boarded, paint peeling off them bones, mailbox full of silence, grass grown over stones. Neighbors say you're married, got a kid that got your smile. I seen y'all from that corner, I kept driving one more mile. Some nights I hear that key turn, though this door don't even lock. I talk to empty shadows like they sitting at the bar top. I count every bad decision like beads on a busted string. But I made it through those winters, man, that's worth something, that's something. These hands got old on me, scarred up from stealing time. Knuckles learn repentance, fingers still remember rhyme. I play our faded story, 12 bars at a time, each bend a little begging, each slide another crime. If you ever hear this old song floating from some corner room, smell that spilled out bourbon, feel that lonesome in the gloom. I kept your letter folded in my tattered coat, ink bled when the rain came, but I still read what you wrote. Rain on my cell window, though the bars done turned to rust, heart still doing hard time in the echo of our trust. Lights up, stools on tables, door squeaks, night's last sound. I walk out to that wet street, your name rising from the ground. glass sticky in my hand. Floor got stories in the stain. Bartender know my sins by name. Keep 'em coming till I fade. I seen winters in July, man. Cold inside when the sun's still high. On my coat for a bottle, walk home bare in the lakefront sky. Mama said, boy, you better change. But that change got stuck in my fist. Spent my last little mercy on a mouth I still ain't kissed. It's that last call, my 47th and broke. Every breath I borrow come wrapped in smoke. I'm just holding on to this busted little life I got left. Survival on tell in a long, long line of regrets. I had a ring in my pocket. She had a dress on the door. I showed up 2 years late. Found her laughter on another man's floor. I've been dug in every mirror. Can't stand that man I see. Eyes like empty bottles, staring back at me. I lied to my brother about rent. Played hero with his pay. Rolled them bones in a back room. Watched my chances just slide away. Now his kids growing taller, and they learn my name in hushed tones. Uncle that never made good, just a ghost with a bar stool thrown. And yeah, that train, that's my time running late again. You hear that glass, that's my promise. Hitting the floor, you feel that shake in my voice. That's every bad choice. Coming back for one more, one more, one more. Landlord banging on Monday, church bells ringing on Sunday. I keep swearing I'll climb out, but this booth feel like a runway. Cause I take off, then I crash down. Same old song, same sad sound. I keep leaving this neighborhood just to circle one more round. I got scars on my knuckles, names I can't even place. Fights I swung for a stranger, but never swung for my own grace. If there's mercy at this counter, it's poured from a crooked hand. I keep chasing one clean start in a dirty, dirty man. If I don't walk out tonight, they gon' stack these chairs on my bones. If I do, that wind outside might cut me straight to the soul. So pour that survival slow now. Let it burn what I can't forget. I'm still here, but I'm paying in survival and regrets. it's 2 in the morning, and I still feel her ghost right here by this door. She took that Greyhound northbound, left her coffee on my stove, ring in the ashtray, name on a folded note. Said, baby, I love you, but love don't pay these bills. Door slam like thunder, this house ain't never been still. 2 a.m. Chicago blues got me talking to this drink, trying not to drown, but I keep leaning off the brink. If love don't want me, I'll make it through somehow. 2 a.m. Chicago blues. I ain't dead yet, not now. Landlord on my doorstep, boot print on my paint. Said, boy, your charms run out, and your prayers sure ain't. I pawned my Sunday jacket, hung my pride up with my tie, kept this busted suitcase and that picture where we smile. I worked them river levees, sweating mud up to my knees, watched that brown water rising like her anger over me. I swore I'd build us something bigger than them summer storms. All I got's these callous hands and a bed that's cold and torn. Lone bends, crying vibrato, band stays in tight shuffle for full 12 bars. Left hand walking hard, right hand stabbing chords, bar light hanging crooked, bottle leaning like my back. Every stool got a story, every story got some cracks. Bartender got that mercy, pours a little past the line, says, man, you're still standing. That's more than most at closing time. I had a good one once, laugh loud eyes like spring. Traded trust for cheap talk, every lie another drink. Now a perfume in my pillow smells like shells I can't afford. So I work these midnight corners, singing sorrow like a chore. Call and response with Pianzo. Drum fills pushing into each turnaround. my baby back tonight. But the only thing that answers is this amplifier's growl and the shuffle of these sinners when that backbeat hits some foul. So I count these crumpled dollars like they pieces of my heart. Tip this band and keep on playing, 'cause the silence tear me apart. If tomorrow come up empty, I'll still drag these boots along, 'cause losing damn near everything still ain't mean I'm really gone. These 2 a.m. Chicago blues gonna walk me to the dawn. So thick you can't chew it. Glass in my throat, smoke in my coat. I came up from Mississippi, red dust on my shoe, mama's hand still on my shoulder when I heard the news. You packed that brown suitcase, didn't even slam my door, just left your scent in the curtains, your dress on the floor. Southside going home, but my home done moved away. Southside going home, got a key to yesterday. I keep knocking on that memory, but you don't live there, babe. Southside going home, home won't let me stay. We used to dance in this corner, right where the floorboards dip. You laugh, spill that cheap brown liquor by my earlobe, kiss my lip. Now your stool sits empty, bartender wipes it clean, like he's erasing our midnight from this busted little scene. Phone line dead in the kitchen, plate still in the same. Your note curled up on the table, reading blue ballpoint ink. Said, baby, I gotta wonder, can't breathe in the same old sky. I stared at them shaking letters, didn't even get to cry. I got railroad clatter in my chest, greyhound groan in my bones. Every train that hits this city sound like it's taking you home. I got the northbound ache in my back, southbound mud on my soul. Tore up between them counties, don't know which way is home. Now I'm preaching through this bottle like it's some church of mine. Congregation of empty glasses, all shouting back your name in time. Band keeps dragging this heartache round and round the same old bar. Every 12 bars I lose you, every lick shows me your scar.